2019, I just actually met with the owners from Nightlights, Sky Lantern Festival. We also had met in late 2019 with the producer from Charleston, Ryan Wolfgang Zimmerman, and I started to produce some music with him. Some of my songs that I've been hanging on to for a while, and some newer songs that I just wrote. So those all were like coming to the light at the end of 2019, and 2020 was kind of bringing lots of big stuff on the horizon. And then, the almighty COVID struck.
Told me one day a love like you would own me. You would own me. Ooh, 'cause my mama told me one day a love like you would own me.
Somehow we still had such like a wild, wonderful year through, even with that. Like, I remember saying at the beginning of 2020, when we first kind of got the announcements that, things were going to have to be shut down and things were going to, shows were getting canceled. Our album release show had gotten canceled. We sat down and kind of thought about it. And I was like, man, this could be a blessing in disguise. We're all going to have a lot of time on our hands. We still have a lot of work to do to get ready, not only to promote the album that we were planning on releasing, but finish working on music that we're planning on releasing here in 2021. And, just consistently working towards a bigger and better brand, more reliable brand for the band Late Night Special. In the beginning of it, I remember telling the guys, like, hey, this could be a really unfortunate situation, this COVID thing. Like, we could all be out of work for a while, but, there's nothing like coming out on top of something with this much adversity, and it can be done. There will be plenty of people who are going to come out on top. Why can't it be us too? So, we need to sit down, buckle up, and start working as hard as we can, and use this time that we always talk about we never really have. And now we have plenty of time on our hands, and our minds are full of creativity, so let's get that out. And that's kind of what we've done over the last 8 months of 2020. Because it's crazy, because the beginning of the year started out so pure. Like, it was like, man, this is going to be an epic year. Everybody's grooving and moving. Like, there had slowly moved some rumors of COVID into people's ears, and you were hearing something about this COVID thing, but it's kind of like no one really paid attention. So we go to Austin, Texas, and Phoenix, Arizona, and play these two huge shows. I do by myself with the Nightlights Sky Lantern Festival. I think there was like 12,000 people in Phoenix, and then like another like 5,000 or 6,000 in Austin, Texas. So it's like kind of routine for them and what I'd experienced in 2019 with them. So like moving forward, it was kind of like, everything seemed fine. And then literally the weekend after we got back from Phoenix, Arizona, I think is when everything kind of started to shut down. But, people were like, okay, this is pretty serious. And that was moving into right in the beginning of March. And we kind of dropped the album anyways, like we had pushed for, and just tried to do as much promotion as we could. We were still trying to get together and practice, because we were doing these mini rehearsals for the album release show, because we had an extended band we were bringing in to do the show with, and just lots of big things that we had in plan. So we tried to just keep that ball rolling. As things got weirder and they pushed for people not to hang out, certain things kind of drove us not to get up as much. And so everybody kind of hung in there, and there were really no shows going around. Like, shows were dropping left and right. There wasn't a lot going on or that was going to happen. But out of the woodwork, these apartment complexes in Charlotte started calling and inquiring about coming out and playing music on the pool decks, and people come out on their balconies and play. And that grew into this like magical thing for tons of musicians in the city, because it was so powerful to bring music into people's homes. And I've never played in Europe, but it reminded me of this like kind of cathedral or like amphitheater style show, because people are all up above you in their balconies, and you're playing to a very very nice acoustic environment. Like, the way the music resonates off the building comes back to you, you know. It was just great. So that was like a big light in 2020, is like, that wasn't going on a lot. That's something that if COVID goes away will probably still keep going on. The reason music is so powerful when you are at a show is because of you, the listener. The mass amounts of listeners together putting universal energy into the atmosphere is what actually creates the vibe. The music is great, and it helps, if you will, orchestrate it, you know, like the conductor at an orchestra, you know, like that's what the music's doing. But the people are truly the instruments that are resonating the energy that we all need to feel. So that's what it comes down to. Like, music can be as good as you want it to. When you put it in a screen and it's coming through a set of speakers, it only carries such a vibe, you know, and you only carry the vibe of whether you're with yourself when you're listening to it, whether you're sitting in a room with you and your significant other or friend, you know, like those are two people carrying the vibes and pushing to the maximum. So, you know, if you believe in quantity, the power of quantity, when two people can resonate at this level, well, you know, 2,000 people can resonate at this level, you know, and it just grows. So to recap 2020, I know it tested all of us, but I want to say thank you to each and every one of you guys who came out and supported the events we were involved with Late Night Special. And from the bottom of my heart, Fred Lee IV, I want to say thank you for all the support and the growth that you've helped me accomplish this year. I look forward to seeing you guys in 2021. And, you know, come check us out, latenightspecial.net. You can find all our music, all our links. If you want to catch us in 2021, we're going to be with the Night Lights events, Sky Lantern Festival, all over the country. Find the dates at nightlightevents.com. Come out and see us. You know, we'd love to experience these magical moments with you guys. We want to thank everybody who did come out to Night Lights this year, whether you're there to see the music or you were there to send up all the positive vibes, which you did. We want to thank you for being there and being cooperative and practicing social distancing and all that good stuff to keep each other safe. And we're just glad to have 2020 with you guys, and we're looking forward to 2021. We can't wait to be there. Fucking smile, and you'd been holding it like I'll kick you in points that I need to get across are just
in the end it's just gonna be Thank you.
Yes, dude. That's it, dude. That is totally
I'm
it.
done.